morning. We're on Saturday, January 25th. 10 weeks out, baby.
A 10! A 10! A fucking 10!
Gentlemen.
Just got done. Yeah, you're cool. Not really. Fucking Tesla. Anywho, met with Coach this morning, and I will have to say I was not very excited going into this check-in just because over the last 4 days, weight spiked the F up. Why? I told her, I go, this week was not my favorite.
That one doesn't work.
I told her, so this last week, sleep has been crap. It's terrible sleep, digestion terrible. Well, not ideal. And so weight jumped up, and I go, I was really thought I was doing good. We were at this, and this. And she goes, could you send me your weights? So I did. Part of it's probably due to period starting next week. My husband's fighting with the gas pump right now. And sleep. Looking at the numbers, we're gonna have to ramp up some cardio and just dig a little deeper and lower food. So, because I'm holding more body fat in my legs. So, based on the numbers of where I was the last prep, 10 weeks out, numbers higher in my legs, but everywhere else is pretty much the same. So, knowing that each prep's different, you just got to adjust. And she says, I have no worries that you're not going to be ready for show number 1. So that is good. So we'll get things cranked up a little bit this next week and see where we're at. So I told her I'm excited to check in next week. Oh man, husband's having a hard time. All right. And she said, high carb day, which is normally Sunday. She goes, just have an reasonably untracked meal this weekend. So. You off in Spokane when we were leaving at the gas station when Dustin was fighting with the card reader. I thought I'd get a little montage there of going out to and from the posing center. It's all right, but I definitely wanted to share that. So my check-in with coach, given that weight is up, yeah, we're gonna have to grind a little harder. I filled you in on all that, but she had asked, you know, was today my high carb day? And I said no, it's usually on Sunday, or I've moved it to Sunday. And she goes, okay, well, that's all right. Why don't you go ahead and do a reasonable untracked meal this week? And I was like, oh, okay, well, wasn't expecting that. So Dustin and I, we're gonna take today and go to a place nearby. It's called Westwood Brewing Company. They've got good food, and I know that a hamburger sounds really good, and they do gluten-free buns. So I asked, hey, could we go there? So we're gonna do a little lunch date today out there. So have a burger, have a salad, and enjoy it. So I definitely anticipated there to be some big changes. I say that all the time. I've been saying that all the time. I've been saying that every week, that there will be changes, and that's to be expected as we get nearer and closer to show date, and I welcome that. So I am ready for there to be, I want to feel as though, how do I want to say this? My coach is confident that we'll be ready. I want to feel the same. I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Because right now, the way that weight's doing this, doom, dun, going up, it worries me a little bit, because I know that I feel like I should be further along, and I sound like a broken record. But anyway, that's what's up. My husband is in the Ace Hardware. We're gonna pop over to the grocery store because for dinner I'd like to try this cottage cheese enchilada bowl recipe that I found, and try to make cottage cheese chips. Gonna jump on that cottage cheese train, try it out, and gotta go over to Patriots, get some protein, get a couple other things. I am not gonna do an in-body scan, I've decided, this week, because of the weight spike. I want to not discourage myself any further. So we'll do it next week. So I will do it next week. But other than that, I'll get more clips of today, and hopefully this next week will bring some interesting components. Want to jazz it up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right, well, I think that's all I wanted to kind of update on as of right now. Husband's heading back to the truck, and next time probably see you on the way out to Westwood. Burger time. Nom 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 nom. Can't even see it through the dirty ass window. No. Ick. Boo. Yuck. Hell no. I tried to get some way to prop this phone up to where you're not tucked down there. It is Sunday morning, 6:35, and I am just now leaving for the gym. It is much later than I normally go, but you know what? I forced myself to wait this long, to go this late. I woke up probably, let's see, I did wake up like at 3:45, and I go, Ty, no, try to go back to sleep, because I could have gotten up. My body just is used to waking up and going. So I was able to kind of fall back asleep, and then it was about, I want to say 10 to 5 when I woke up the second time. So I was like, okay, that's doable. And I had the coffee pot brewed to set to brew at 4:30. So I had coffee made. So I ended up going and drinking a black cup of coffee, and sitting in bed and just dicking around on my phone, looking at stuff and things, and trying to relax and enjoy my morning, as far as not having to immediately get up and get ready and race out the door to do cardio and gym stuff. So that is my way of telling myself to, or giving myself the ability to just take my time. I realized I never did show Dustin and I going to lunch yesterday. We did end up going out to Westwood and having a hamburger. It was great. Loved every bite of it. Not gonna lie, a part of me definitely feels as though I was doing something I shouldn't, even though I was given the green light. I have yet to step on the scale today, because I just am still feeling discouraged over the last 4 days of high weight, and I have a feeling again it's going to be high today. And yeah, but all I can do is just keep pushing forward and following whatever I'm told to do. So the check-in with Coach, I did get an email with my new workout plans and macros and cardio updates. So I do remember saying, I think I said my HIIT got up to 21. No, I do remember. Now I remember the highest it got was 24 minutes, and that's where we're at now. So 2 24-minute HIIT, and now miss has been bumped to 35 minutes, which is still completely manageable. The HIITs, 24 minutes, that's just my mind gets wrapped around that, because I do my HIIT on the treadmill, and I run. So I know they say don't run if you're a bodybuilder, you're just gonna be losing muscle, but you know what, that's, to me, I like running. It's a challenge. It's why I did so many freaking half marathons and did a marathon. It's the sprinting part is hard, but you know, it gets the job done. And so I'm hoping now with the up in cardio, she did lower macros, both carbs and fat. And again, I'm curious to see where we will be, because if we're 10 weeks out and at these macros, where are we going to be 4 weeks out, 3 weeks out, 2 weeks out? So hopefully there will be a nice shift in physique, and I'll start feeling a little bit better about where I'm at. I mean, I do see changes happening. I do see my body changing. But again, it's hard to not compare yourself to where you were the last time you prepped. And food was higher and cardio wasn't as high as, I can't remember where cardio was at this point in the game. But you know, there's so many mind F's that happen when you're doing these preps. Am I going to be lean enough? Am I going to stack up against the other competitors? Am I just going to go out there looking like a freaking joke? My expectations, are my expectations higher than what the reality is? I don't know. I'm just thinking out loud right now. Not every week is going to be a stellar week of amazing accomplishments. I wouldn't say they're setbacks, but I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm just not making any sense now. So, we're getting there, close to the gym. So, I'm going to go get this cardio done. I still have a couple of those lifts that I need, or exercises that I didn't get to complete on Friday. So, that's going to get done. I thought about jumping ahead on this week's lifts, but looking at it, I'm like, no, I don't think I want to spend 2.5 hours at the gym. I don't even know if it's going to take that long. That's just, I'm hypothetical. Okay, well, that is that. That's the update as of right now. Again, Sunday, starting off the week, 10 weeks out. Just get through one day at a time. One day at a time, and we'll get there, and it's gonna get closer to the show day. Alrighty, that's all. Alright, we're all done. Got the cardio done, and got the couple lifts done. I did some stretching afterwards, foam rolling, not a lot, just a little bit, and a little bit of stretching of the legs and the back and the hips. Did just a couple of rounds of my posing. Oh man, it is. I'm having a morning of mind. I'm in my head. I'm in my head too much right now. And I keep saying, stop being a little bitch, Ty. But I'm just having this, to be raw and real here, I'm having one of those days, hopefully not the whole day, but a morning where I just feel completely discouraged. That's the word I keep coming to. Like, are you gonna be able to get this done? Are you gonna be able to look ready? Is this all a joke, Ty? Are you chasing something that you can't get? But I know it'll pass. Yeah, I have days where I'm motivated and I'm feeling good and I'm feeling positive, and I will have days like right now where it just fucking sucks. It's just I'm in my head, and it's a lonely feeling. It's a depressing feeling. I keep thinking that I will not. I'm not even going to explain it. I'm not going to put it into. I'm not going to verbally say it because I don't want to put it into existence. I know I'm going to have more days like this. Or more, hopefully not a whole day, but more. There will be other moments that are going to feel like this. But I made sure to check off the boxes that I needed to this morning. Next is I gotta go to the grocery store and prep things for the week. Just feeling kind of sad, I guess. I don't know how else to describe it. Rather than just sitting on here, not saying anything, I'm gonna end that part and this right now. But yeah, I'm just checking in this moment of what's going through my head, and I really hope that it gets better. I'm gonna keep holding out for a positive turn. All right. My gosh, excuse me. It's a Sunday afternoon, heading over to the in-laws. It feels like it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. This happened in the middle of the night. I think I woke myself up where I scratched myself, or it could have been this guy. I am not pointing at his butthole. This guy. Woke me up, and there was a little bit of the bloods on the pillowcase. Ouch. Yeah, feeling kind of ho-hum still. Had what the heck, Boone? You're fine. So trying to get out of the funk. Hopefully doing some socializing over with the family will lift my spirits a little bit, but just definitely in my head today. And tomorrow's Monday, and we'll get back to grinding and hopefully make some changes this week. I say that every week though. But yeah, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I hope that Boone, quit licking stuff. Can't stand the sound of dogs licking. Alrighty, y'all. I will catch y'all whenever I pick this back up, I guess. You want to say anything? No? Boone, do you have stuff to say? Okay, that's it.
Yeah.
Did you pull the squeaky out of all of the toys at Grandma and Grandpa's house? Boone.
Well, I'll tell you what.
Loki, look at all this hair on my lap.
Yeah, he did. He did that inside of 24 hours. Inside of 24 hours, that thing was in pieces. Shambles, if you will. Well, King was sitting here playing with it, and the next thing I heard was this big old rip. The thing goes, look.
You ripped it into the life. I'm so
Both arms.
So the arms.
Yeah, Mom went in there, sewed it by hand to where he couldn't, get underneath the arm, and
Oh boy.
he got into something else. Tore the shit out of it.
Loki, you're trying so hard. Oh, see, you can get up on your own. Oh, someone got left outside. Dog party. What is up, home skillets? It's really dumb. It is a quarter to 6 on Tuesday. And obviously home from work, and I just got everything prepped for tomorrow's lunch. And I thought I would just do a quick little check-in. So as of this last Saturday, macros had been dropped and cardio bumped up, and I haven't really felt it too much yet, but I know it's coming. So hoping that weight will start to drop. And it's funny, as I've been thinking back on where I was weight-wise last prep, Pro Physique Code podcast had a great episode that came out yesterday. I think it's titled How Long Should You Prep, or something along those lines. And there was mention of how first-time competitors will tend to lose weight a little easier. Like, it's a little more lean. What's the word? Linear? There it is. I don't know what word I was gonna try to say, but you'll see a progress happen a lot quicker than you would say like your second prep, case in point. So I did drop weight a lot faster and dropped more over the course of the first half of the prep than I have thus far in this prep. So that was a little reassuring that hopefully I'm not doing anything wrong. I mean, I'm just doing what I'm told, and I know that my coach would let me know if something wasn't right. So, whoa, you all right? Hold on there. Chill out. So, yeah, I think we'll just, I have to get a little more aggressive, a little quicker than I did last time. So just stick to the plan, Stan. Right now I'm gonna get this little concoction of stuff to take for the evening. So normally I would have a protein drink in the morning, and I would throw my creatine in there. Well, I kind of nixed out doing the protein in the morning because I'd rather have more to eat than to drink. So I use a little bit of BCAAs or water, whatever. Hold on a second. Do a little bit of this. A little bit of that. And mix this up and take my evening supplements. So I'm getting all of that checked off. Kind of crazy that tomorrow, Wednesday, will be 9.5 weeks out ish, I guess. That's cool. Single digits. But I trying to keep my mind preoccupied at work and not drive myself crazy with thought. My mom told me that my dad had stumbled upon my Instagram, one of my prep videos. He had come across one of the vlogs. Yeah, because I post about it on Instagram. I say, oh, vlog's up. Here you go. Click on the link to watch. And she told me that he was watching. Well, he happened to watch the one where I was posing. I was practicing posing in my posing suit. And my ass gets really close to the camera. And I guess it it weirded him out. He had to stop watching. Sorry. Whoopsie. I was like, oh yeah, must have been the one with all the booty shots. Whatever. What you gotta do? It's part of the bikini bodybuilding. You gotta get them booty cheeks out there. So I'm not worried about it too much. Anyway, that's all for now, I guess. Tonight's dinner is gonna be my husband and I. Well, he made it, but it's a recipe. It's that cottage cheese enchilada stuff. So I'm gonna have some of that, and I have some carbs I need to eat. So we're gonna do some oats. So it's gonna be a very weird combination of foods, but you know what? Don't care, because it's all gonna taste good, and that's all that matters. So. And now I am going to throw on my heels and do a little posing practice and pose for about 15 minutes or so, and go take a shower, because I like to shower at the end of the day. I also shower in the morning, but it's just nice to kind of rinse the day off. Plus I went tanning at lunch, so I gotta get this stuff off my body. And tomorrow we gotta go to the dentist. I gotta go to the dentist in the morning, 7:30. Fix a tooth that has an old filling in it from when I was a little kid. One of those silver fillings. Yeah, gotta take care of that. Thank goodness they don't do those anymore. Old teeth. It's so weird. All right, well then let's see. I'm not sure. We might have some more. Might have some more coming at you, or more to report back on as the week progresses. It's just going to be kind of spotty, probably, as far as what I show and what I share. But anything that I think I would like to look back on and see, I'll put it on here. All right. Who knows what's coming up next? I know. Post Malones. Okay, it's Thursday, 5:23 in the morning. I just got done with my lift. You know, a part of me was not going to lift this morning and just try to sleep and come and do cardio, but for some reason, internal alarm clock wanted to go off at 2:45. This is just like last week. Plus, husband had himself a good snore fest going on and there was no stopping him, so I was like, F it, I'm getting up. My eyeballs, the lower lids want to close. That's when I know I am tired. But came here, got it done. I was like, oh boy, how am I going to get through? I mean, I know how I'm going to get through 35 minutes of the cardio, but man, how do I distract myself? So I ended up watching bikini overall videos on YouTube. Just to kind of watch and get a feel for it, you know, just to kind of watch and see, distract myself. Pretty cool. Anyway, all right, I just thought I'd pop on here real quick because I had to get my car to, can't even fucking talk. I wanted my car to warm up because it is, I don't know what I just said there. It's cold, so I wanted to get my car warmed up before I start driving. Hopefully I make it home. Good Lord. All right, I got to put my eyeballs on and get to hitting the roads. Bye. Hello and good evening. It is Thursday, January 30th. January 30th. It is almost 6:30. Been home for a little while, about an hour. Just got done practicing some posing, as you saw. And yes, those are pug socks. What I've been doing, and I get home and I don't change into like leggings or anything. I just throw on the heels in whatever, and wearing whatever it is that I'm wearing that day, and just remove my sweater. So bra and jeans, bra and pants of some kind, joggers. I thought I heard Boone. Yeah, just kind of go through my routine about, I don't know, 5 or 6 times. Video it, watch it, critique it, work on my walk. I still don't like my walk. Something's going on with my upper body. It just looks funny. I don't like it. It just doesn't look natural and smooth and graceful the way I want it to. I'm also trying to think about, you know, doing my vacuums and holding my core and engaging and not letting shoulders creep up and making sure the glutes are popped, all sorts of stuff. And I'm cold, So my body is stiff. It's not warmed up. It takes a few times to get into it. I stumble. I trip over myself. But I know that with each passing day, if I can just, wear the heels for 10 to 15 minutes, walking around, practicing the posing, it all adds up. And I know I did that last time, and I was very thankful that I did. And so tonight, for dinner, we're going to do breakfast dinner. I love breakfast. It's just going to be, instead of a double stack of pancakes, it's just the normal serving, one serving, some turkey bacon, egg whites, cucumber, Melinda's truffle sauce. I did have a bowl of fat-free Greek yogurt with some protein powder in it when I got home. I forgot my scale at work. I got to work, forgot my scale at home. So that was not enjoyable because normally I would have that snack at work, but I had to wait. So I am planning on tomorrow morning just getting up and doing my cardio, no lift, because after today, not getting enough sleep, I felt like I was kind of like on crack because I had a lot of caffeine to stay awake, but I felt off, like just delirious, I guess is the word. Hell, I was sitting at my desk. I was sitting at my desk at lunch, and I have my coat hanging up on the cubicle wall. Well, the way I was sitting, I turned and just out of the corner of my eye caught my coat, and I swear someone was like just standing there lurking behind me, and it gave me a fright. Like it startled me. That right there tells me I need to get some sleep. So that's the plan for tomorrow. So cardio will still get done. I just won't be waking up as early as I normally do. And it's usually typical by the end of the week, I start to wind down. My energy levels are low. I am still maintaining the same weight, which I, again, sound like I just keep I feel like I just keep repeating myself on it, but 5 days in a row at the same weight, I'm just not really pleased with that. It's like, can you just budge a little bit? God. And I know sleep has a part of it in why I'm not dropping. So, anywho, I'm rambling on long enough, but I thought I'd just check in because it's getting towards the end of the week, and then I'll be putting together this week's vlog, week 10, wrapping it up, and gonna be jumping into week 9, well, 9 weeks out. And I did not do a body scan this last Saturday, which I had planned to do it every 2 weeks. But given the way that everything was lining up, weight-wise, period-wise, all that garbage, all the unhappiness that I was experiencing with that, I pushed it off, and I'm going to do it this Saturday. So, I still haven't shared any of that information. I know that. But I will at some point go over it. But woo! Yay! Let's get lively. I will say I have vlogged a couple of, recorded a couple of videos and deleted them because it was just me going off. I was like, I had to go to the dentist the other day. I got mad and was going off about going to the dentist, and which turned into me getting mad about someone at the gym. And then I was like, you know what, Ty, people are gonna think you're nuts. Oh well. Yeah, Friday morning. Do you hear Boone drinking water? Good Lord. Loud. Thirsty. Sorry, and I just slurped my coffee. Is that for me? Every morning I got back from the gym probably 15 minutes ago or so. I just got up and did my cardio, and then I had a couple of things I didn't get to yesterday morning. Some decline bench crunches with a superset of a minute plank. So boom, boom, boom. Just did those afterwards, but 35 minutes on the stair mill. And I will say that when I'm on the stair mill, you know, I just look around at, you know, who's there and observe. But I'm also like watching YouTube videos or checking emails or playing around on Instagram, whatever. And it was nice to just kind of wake up naturally. And by naturally, I mean that no alarm, but it was still like 3:36 or something like that. My alarm was set for 4. When it's like that, I get up. There's no point in trying to lay there for another 15, 20 minutes, fall back asleep, and then it'd be harder to wake up, to get up. So I just got up, went and got it done. But story time. There's a gentleman that I see at the gym that gets there probably around the same time I do in the mornings. He is an older gentleman, and I don't know what's going on with this guy, but it's like his gym etiquette is 0. And I was on the stair mill and I was watching him because I started to notice things over the past few days. He doesn't re-rack his weights. He will bring dumbbells over to benches and areas of the other part of the gym, leave them there. He'll grab a band to stretch, leave it. He will hop from one machine to the next. It's like he's spacing out or something, but then he'll leave the plates on the machines. He'll do a couple of reps, get up, walk, play on his phone, look around, and let me paint the picture of this guy. He's, I'd say, probably mid 60s, early to mid 60s, maybe that or older. He has what I call douche gloves. You wear these gloves, but you're not doing anything really to warrant you to wear them. He wears these stringer tank tops because, you know, he's working out so hard. His muscles can't fit in anything else. So I watched him go from the shoulder press machine to the leg press machine to the calf press machine to the Smith machine to the hyperextension bench thing. He had grabbed dumbbells and brought those over, left them there. Over to the assisted pull-up station, to the decline bench where you can do some crunches, which is where I had to be. Not wiping anything down and leaving all of his plates. But then in between all of those, he's like grunting. Well, first of all, he's grunting in all of those things that he's doing because it's so hard. Whatever. But yeah, he'll get up and just walk around and like, dude, you're not doing anything. You're not. You don't know what you're doing. And he was leaving, and I like tried to get his attention, but I'm not going to go up to him. I don't want to engage in conversation with him. But I'm like, dude, you're not. Do you see you pulled all these out? You pulled these dumbbells out, and you're not putting them back. Who do you think's gonna fucking do it? Oh, the people that work there? What about the people that are working out there that would like to use those things? You're inconsiderate. You're very selfish. Anyway, who knows what's gonna come of that guy? But yeah. I'm sure it could be like, oh, well, Ty, you could go up to him and explain to him, hey, could you please re-rack your weights? I don't want to talk to anybody. Instead, I'll just vent about it. Instead, I'll just bitch about it. Anyway, it's Friday. I woke up feeling great. Huge 180 from yesterday. We'll see how the rest of the day goes. Because I say that now. But I got back in time to sit and enjoy my coffee and not have to get up and immediately go and start getting ready for work. I gave myself some time. So I anticipate what the freaking scale will say today. It's going to be at the same freaking weight. Annoying. Right, Boone? Right, Boone? Yeah, he's a good boy. He's a goober. You my little goober. Boone got some new nicknames. We got Big Booty Boom Boy and Bubble Butt Boons. Cause little boy, no longer a little boy. He getting to be a chunky boy. Hey, thick boy. Damn, boy. He's thick. Good evening. Ooh, bouncing you all over the place. Yeah. It is about 6:15 Friday. I am behind on my steps, so I need to crank out a couple of thousand more. And of course my watch here, I'm just gonna put you down here instead of bouncing you around. Well, that doesn't help. Let's try this again. Yeah, that'll do. That's fine. Excuse me while I scratch my nose. So 6:15. Got a couple thousand here that I need to get done. My step counter kind of sucks on this watch because it'll say, oh, you're at 7,700. And then I'll look at it and it drops down to 7,500. And I'm like, whatever. Oh boy. In like typical fashion, by the end of the week, I am pretty much spent. I already ate what I can. Well, I had my dinner. So I have one little snack left over, and it's cucumbers. Just about 88 grams of cucumbers that I'm going to doctor up with some rice vinegar and stevia. So like a sweet vinegar. And probably something else on there, but maybe just that, I don't know. And then some tea to tide me over. It's weird. It's like I'm not ravenous, I'm not starving, I'm not like super hungry. Well, I just ate, but definitely feel as though like I could keep snacking and wanting to eat stuff. So I'm going to distract that hunger with some tea and cucumbers. Get my steps done here. I will be taking a shower to rinse off this day and hopefully getting to sleep relatively early. This weekend, Dustin and I have no plans. I have a lift that I need to get done tomorrow that I didn't get done today, and I'll do that after my cardio. I did not put my heels on to pose, but I will be doing that tomorrow. Trying to think if there was anything else. Not much else to report on as far as Friday. Just glad it is Friday. Tomorrow marks 9 weeks out from show number 1, and hopefully we'll continue to move closer in the direction of where I need to be for that show. I think that's about it. Woo, aren't I exciting? What am I gonna say? Okay. Until the next time. Until the next episode. This looks kind of weird. I'll see y'all later. Bye.